We begin the class with the breathing exercise, pranayama breathing. Fun fact, which is probably obvious, but maybe not, haven't distinguished it. Pranayama is the longest thing that we do in class, right? And, anywhere from, depending the teacher, 7 to 10 minutes. And it's one of the only things that we do fluid back and forth. So it's a perfect time to, as you're breathing in and out and moving your arms and head, to just bring awareness and get connected with the body and how it feels and how the spine is. Um, We'll start breathing in by the nose and out by the mouth, pulling the air through the throat. Make the breaths nice, long, slow, and deep each time you breathe, getting a little bit deeper than the last one. Feet together nicely with your heels and toes touching. Interlock your 10 fingers underneath your chin. And then throughout the breathing exercise, the knuckles stay touching with the chin. Relax your shoulders. Good morning, Karen. Concentrate. Swallow a couple of times. And start, please. Inhale, keep your head down and bring your arms up. Deep breath in by the nose, stretch your elbows up towards the ceiling, fill your lungs as much as possible. Exhale, head up, push your head back with the help of your hands. Look back and try to see the wall behind you. Bring your elbows forward away from your chest and your elbows touch. Inhale, head down, deep inhale. Bring your head down slowly to the straight position. As your chin goes down, feel your spine straight and lift your chest. Suck your stomach in and hold it. Nice. Exhale, head up, push your head back with the help of your hands and bring your elbows forward away from your chest. Body weight on the heels, the hips a little bit forward, contraction, tightening up more as you go. Good. Inhale, head down, deep inhale. That's it. So you just get acquainted with how the body's moving. Chin goes down, spine stretches up, pull your stomach in to support it and hold it. Exhale, head up, push your head back, bring your elbows forward. So body weight on the heels, so you can keep tightening the hips, stretch the spine, lift the chest, relax your shoulders. Good, elbows touch. Nice job. Inhale, head down, deep inhale. So we're always looking for the spine straight position. You want to find it on the inhale. Bring your head down and lift your chest up. Suck your stomach in and expand your rib cage as much as you can. Good. Hold it. Exhale, head up, push your head back, and then keep it. Body weight on the heels. Keep your chest lifted. Tighten the hips a little bit more. Find a connection. Elbows together. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold it. Exhale, head up, push your head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold it. Inhale, head down very slowly. Use your throat. That's it. If you find that air through the throat, you might discover that each breath you can pull in a little bit more air in those 6 seconds, but try to find the 6 seconds each time, full lungs. Exhale, head up, push your head back with the help of the hands, and then take 6 seconds to empty the lungs. So we're always looking at that 6 count, but the amount of air that you can transfer might vary as you go on, right? Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold it. Exhale, head up, push your head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold it. Inhale, head down. Last one in the first set. Lift your chest and suck your stomach in. Expand your rib cage and stretch your intercostal muscles. Fill your lungs maximum expansion capacity and hold it. Exhale, head up and head back. Bring your elbows forward away from your chest as far as possible. That's it. Stretch the spine and tighten the hips, body weight on the heels. Great job. And then when you're done, let the arms relax down by your side. All right. All right, release any tension in the shoulders, legs, whatever, and then we'll do the second set. Feet together nicely, re-interlock your fingers underneath your chin. Is the hands come to the head, not the other way around. So your head is straight position over the spine. Relax your shoulders, concentrate one spot, swallow. Nice, and start, please. Inhale, bring the elbows up towards the ceiling. That's it. Just find your traction. Lift your chest. Suck your stomach in to support it. Expand your rib cage. Chin down into the knuckles. Great. Exhale, head up. Push your head back with the help of the hands. Bring your elbows forward more. And then lift the chest. Keep the weight on the heels. Tighten the hips more, especially at the end. Nice job. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold it. Exhale, head up, push your head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold it. Inhale, head down. As each time that you breathe, try taking a little bit more air than you did last time so that each new breath, you expand your lungs a little bit more than the last time. Exhale, head up, push your head back with the help of the hand, and then eyes open, mouth open. Get all the air out all the way out. Empty the lungs right down to the last drop so you can take more air in this one. Inhale, head down, deep inhale. That's it. Lift your chest, draw your stomach in, spine straight position, fill your lungs and hold it. Exhale, head up and head back. Start to bring the elbows forward a little bit earlier, Dennis. Don't wait till the end. The arms and head motion are synchronizing. Yeah, you move them together. And then as you bring the elbows forward, you got to figure out how to keep the body weight back on the heels. Good. Inhale, head down, deep inhale so you can keep stretching the spine. Chin goes down into the knuckles, the head straight position. That's it. Expand the rib cage, fill your lungs, maximum expansion capacity, and hold it. Then exhale, head up. So as you start to bring the elbows forward, you can maybe feel the chest wants to collapse. You got to tighten the hips, stretch the spine, lift the chest to keep the spine straight while you do the exhale. But don't forget to bring the elbows forward. Inhale, head down. Nice job, Alexa. So your shoulders, the scapula, the shoulders, the deltoid, everything start to go forward. Don't wait till the last second to move the arms. Full lungs. Good. Exhale, head up. Head goes back, arms go forward, right? It's a synchronized motion. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that lately as people wait till the end before they start to bring the elbows forward. It's a synchronized motion. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Deep inhale. Don't focus so much on having the elbows up high that you're not bringing them up forward. High will come as you stretch the spine. Fill your lungs, maximum expansion capacity, full lungs, and hold it. Exhale, head up. Bring your elbows forward, away from your chest as far as possible, and tighten the hips a little bit more as you go to keep the spine straight. Beautiful. Good. Inhale, head down. Chin goes down into the knuckles, but still the head is back in the straight position over the spine. Lift your chest, suck your stomach in, fill your lungs as much as possible, and hold it. Exhale, head up and head back and elbows forward. Just keep finding that synchronized motion. Because your head is going back, it feels like your arms are moving, but that's not the same thing as bringing them forward in a synchronized motion. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down, deep inhale. I know I'm putting a lot on you guys today, but try to get that forward motion of the elbows to start. Don't wait until the end till your head's all the way back. Fill your lungs as much as possible and hold it. Ready? Exhale, head up and bring your elbows forward, forward, forward. Now keep the body weight back on the heels and tighten the hips and lift the chest to keep the connection in the spine. Beautiful. Inhale, head down. You have to start the motion so you can feel it. Now you can really see the connection, Dennis, with the hips tightening and the stomach pulling in and the chest lifting up and the spine straight, full lungs. Exhale, head up and head back. Bring the elbows forward. Body weight on the heels. Lift your chest and tighten the hips. Get that connection. Bring the elbows together. Good. Last one in the second set. Inhale, head down. When you're at the end, this one, when you really think you're done, see if you can pull in a little bit more air. You usually can. And then exhale, head up and head back. Great job, everybody. And when you're done, you can let the arms relax down by your side. That's it. And then find your normal breathing throughout the class. Your connection will guide you. All right. Let's do a half moon pose with hands to feet pose, Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana. Feet together nicely with the heels and toes touching. Bring your arms over the head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, thumbs crossed. Glue the palms together to the wrists and start to stretch up and go right and left, right and left, right and left. So you should feel a stretching feeling that goes down both sides of your body and all the way up through the fingertips. It might take a few seconds to find that connection. So when you move right and left, there's actually things moving around and stretching. You're not just flopping to the side. So yeah, like you wanted to touch the ceiling. And then when you can't stretch anymore, stop in the middle. Elbows locked, arms with the ears, no gap between the biceps and the ears. Your hips a little bit forward, hips and pelvis opening up, the upper body back area back so you can open the chest and rib cage and weight on the heels to keep the connection. Inhale, breathing, full lungs, hold the breathing. One more time, stretch up, try to touch the ceiling and slowly bend to the right side without bending your elbows or your knees. Push your hips to the left side to create stretching in the left side of the body. It is so normal that when you start this motion of pushing the hips that you immediately lose connection, right? And that's why you have your adjustments. Hips forward, upper body back, body weight on the heels, right? If you can keep more body weight back on the heels and the upper body back, when you push those hips forward, you feel them tightening up, and then you keep stretching through the arms to get longer. Good. Left hip forward, keeping the two hips in one line. Bring your right shoulder forward, opening your chest. Come down and push and push and push. Inhale, breathing, come up and stop in the middle. That was wonderful. All right, let the weight settle down, and then inhale, breathing, full lungs, stretch up. And then inhale, slowly bend to the left side without bending the elbows or the knees. Push your hips to the right side to create stretching. Your job is not to match depth on either side, but to find connection on both sides. And that might be at different depths, right? And use your adjustments to find connection. Body weight on the heels and upper body back, hips forward, arms and head back, but you're always your guiding light, right? Fingertips to the toes, stretching whole right side of the body with your breath. Right hip forward, keeping the two hips in one line, left shoulder forward, opening the chest, come down and push and push and push. Inhale, breathing, come up and stop in the middle. Okay, backward bend is next. Your back might be crunchy, hurt a little bit. You know this, don't be scared. Take a deep breath, fill your lungs all the way, and drop your head back as far as it will go. And bring your arms back immediately to where they'll go. That's it. Sometimes you get stuck in the neck and shoulders, right? So what you do, more body weight on your heels and push your upper body backwards so you can get more room in the shoulders and the neck. It's a weird feeling. It feels like you're going to fall down backwards. Your body, upper body goes backwards and more weight into the heels, and keep connecting through the spine. And when you have the space, reach through the arms more out of the shoulders, palms together more, elbows straight more, beautiful. So you can relax your back muscles more, but keep creating the connection with your body weight. Stomach, legs, and hips push forward, bring the arms back more and reach back, go back, fall back, way back, more back. Inhale, breathing, come up and stop in the middle. Everybody progressing nicely with that one. Good. When you're up, bend your knees, bring your hands down on the floor in front of you. Yeah, you get one like that, you come back up, it's like, woo, good morning, spine. And then relax your shoulders, move your hips right and left, relax your lower back, nice, loose, comfortable, easy, flexible. So you just did this compression of your spine, and then we're going right into a forward bend. So you go a little bit careful in the first set. You know, be 100% honest. Barring that, if you have any like spine injuries, like herniated discs and stuff like that, you can push on your backward bend a little bit. That's why we say don't be scared. Forward bend, nice, loose, comfortable, easy, flexible. Take your little bit time in the morning. This is just the warm up, right? Okay, hands to feet pose, Padayastasana. Bend your knees, grab your heels from behind. Underneath the heels, you're stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand, the little baby fingers touching side by side. Elbows behind your legs on the calf muscle throughout the posture. And get a nice grip and don't lose the grip. Pull your heels, stretching the upper body from your lower spine towards the floor. That's it. This is more, you get those elbows to come together. You can really feel the body pulling into the legs, and you're getting that stretch from the hips around into the lower spine, stomach to the thighs, chest to the knees. And if you're not there yet, you're on the way. Face to the legs below the knees. And then without losing the elbows, slowly lift the hips and push the knees back, right? As it roll a little bit more body weight forward to the toes. This is such a cool way to start to get that connection. If the elbows start to come out, work the elbows a little bit together and relax your shoulders. This is really how you get into the upper back, when you can get those shoulders out of the way and work longer through the spine. Roll forward, more good. Push your knees back, lock the knees, roll forward, lock the knees, eyes are open, touch your face, lock your knees. Last chance, lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Inhale, breathing, come back up, arms and head together. And then relax your arms down by your side. So always like, what's missing that I can put in that will start to make a difference, right? So if you got grabbing from the sides and elbows out to the sides, really focus on bringing the elbows behind. That's how you stretch more into the spine. Okay, second set, feet together nicely. Bring the arms over the head, palms together, interlock the fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs cross. Stretch your arms up so you can get the elbows locked and the arms with the ears and the chin to come away from your chest. Inhale, breathing full lungs, stretch up out of your waist. And slowly bend to the right side without bending your elbows or your knees. Beautiful. Hips towards the left side, and then we look for that connection. Fingertips to the toes, stretching through the whole left side of the body. Inside out, bones to the skin. Hips forward, upper body back, body weight in the heels, and then arms and head back. You might notice that you have to bring the chin down a little bit when the arms and head come back, and make sure you're not leaning the head back. Beautiful, good. Left hip forward to hips in one line, right shoulder forward, opening the chest, come down and push and push and push. Inhale, breathing, come up and stop in the middle. Great job. Okay, body weight, press down, tailbone down. Take a deep breath, fill your lungs, and you stretch up. So already you're getting some traction. You're pulling away from yourself, right? And push the hips toward the side and lean the body to the left. Beautiful. And then just find connection if you lost it. This might just be a hip thing. Yeah, just figure out the body weight if you can, Alexa. Your right hip might even come back a little bit as you line the two hips. I know this side we say right hip forward, but sometimes depending on our anatomy or where our hips are. But see in this set, if you can just bring your two hips in one line, everybody, and you might feel weird feelings in the upper body, right? And then the left shoulder forward, opening the chest. Good. Absolutely straight line. Come down and push and push and push. Inhale, breathing, come up and stop in the middle. Great job. Okay, backward bend, second set. Take a deep breath, fill your lungs, drop your head back as far as it goes, and bring the arms back. If you already released some things in the first set, see if you can release those things a little bit more ease in the second set, right? So all you're doing, right? Reaching through the arms when you have the space, and you bring more weight to the heels as you push your upper body backwards. Lower back, middle back, upper back, the total spine is backward bend. Yeah, if you can push the upper body backwards more, it will usually create more space in the shoulders and the neck to drop the head back more and reach the arms back more. And you just keep going wherever you can get. Good, beautiful. Stomach, legs, and hips, everything push forward. Nice, Alexa. And bring the arms back more. Good, Jonathan. And reach back. Go back, fall back, way back, more back, and change. Come up. Wow, Karen, look at that. Okay. Bend the knees, bring the hands down. Though when I said touch the wall, I didn't think you're actually going to touch it. You were like about to scrape it. All right. So much, a lot of us, we hold a lot of tension in the neck and upper back and shoulders. And a lot of us don't get to stretch along the sides of the rib cage, so really reaching those arms out of the body can help connect with that stuff, but you have to start to release things in the back, Nice, loose, comfortable, easy, flexible. Let it hang here, and then we'll do the second set, hands to feet pose. Grab your heels from behind. So think really that your goal is to get your baby fingers to touch side by side and bring your elbows behind the legs. So this is my opinion, behind is more important than underneath. So if you're grabbing from the sides just to stick your fingers underneath the feet, you're missing the dynamic of the posture. The elbows stay behind your legs the entire time throughout the posture. These are so important. So the more you learn how to bring the elbows together, the more you learn how to stretch the spine. Pull your heels, stretching your upper body from your lower spine, and the stomach pulls into the legs, right? You want no gap between your stomach and your thighs. And then we can work to stretch the spine, chest to the knees, and we can work to stretch the spine, head to the leg. But you got to get those elbows behind your legs. It's so much more important than just your fingers underneath the feet. Beautiful. And then roll a little bit more body weight towards the balls of the feet. That's it. And then you find some space to get your hips to lift up and pull your stomach in and push your knees back. And then look, you have more room to get the elbows back and stretch your spine more. So always just working through the postures little by little, you're finding that balance between your tension system. Great job. Roll forward, keep pulling, stretch the spine, lift your hips up, push your knees back, try to lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Inhale, breathing, come back up, arms and head together. And then relax your arms down by your side. It's always in my mind, right? When you make something important in class, I have to do this, and it restricts your movement, you have to let go of that thought. Next is awkward pose, Utkatasana. Right foot steps out to the right, 6 inches between your feet, heels are behind your toes. Awesome. Yeah, 6-inch gap between the toes and the heels, all three parts. You don't change your feet. Looks like perfect capital letter H. Bring the arms up parallel to the floor, all 5 fingers together, elbows locked, tricep muscles tight, nothing loose, nothing hanging. All right, lift the chest, pull the stomach in, find room to stretch your arms forward, and then sit your hips down, feet flat position. That's it. It's such a great posture, like towards the beginning, to really feel feet flat position. Lift your chest, bend your total spine, backward bending, bring your upper body back. That's it. Now, once you get that backward bending going, it's very common that you kind of crunch into a little part of the spine to start to pull the stomach in, right? We say suck it in, tightening up, hold it. So you can use the stomach in to support your backward bend. Lift your chest up more, lean back, fall back, way back. You're trying to fall down backwards. Inhale, breathing in, come up. Beautiful. Everybody. Okay. Second part, the arms go in the same spot, come up onto the toes as high as possible. Maximum like a ballerina, tremendous concentration. Start to create that traction. Stretch your spine, chest, head, whole upper body up, right? So heels go forward, knees go back, right? Body weight over the feet and stretch your spine. And then sit down on the tops of the toes. From start to finish, you should feel your hips and your head touching the wall. I know it's so many things to stack on each other, so it's so easy to wobble. That's it. Just take your time. Knees up, chest up, upper body back, spine straight position, a little bit higher on your toes, knees up towards the ceiling. Your hips don't go below the chair. You're just sitting on the chair. Inhale, breathing in, come up. Okay, second part, come up, third part, come up a little bit onto the toes, touch your knees together. That's it. Make sure you still feel the insides. Like your feet are flat position, but not really, right? You still want the weight in the balls of the feet. Suck your stomach in, sit down slowly. All the way down, you're leaning against the wall. It's so often on the third part that people's ankles go out to the side, the heels go out to the side. But see if you can still feel that nice pressure through the feet. That's it, as you're coming down, and the heels will come up naturally on their own. Slowly stretch your spine up, natural human traction, half-inch gap between the hips and the heels, knees together and forward, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the legs, spine perfectly straight, 90-degree angles from the side. You look like a box. Take a deep breath, knees together, spine straight. Slowly come back up the opposite way you went down. I know I'm talking a lot of weird stuff today, so just in case you guys thought I forgot the dialogue, there it is. Feet together, arms down, side, relax, and breathe. Okay, like I said, right foot steps out to the right. I'll give you your own space, okay? I'm just gonna give you verbatim and then you guys can do it. Bring your arms up parallel to the floor, all 5 fingers together, elbows locked, tricep muscles nice and tight contraction, nothing loose, nothing hanging. Stretch your arms forward like you want to touch the mirror, suck your stomach in and hold it in. Sit your hips, feet flat position until your hips touch the chair, 100% body weight in your heels. Lift your chest up and bend your total spine, backward bending, bring your upper body back. Suck your stomach in, depression of your abdominal wall, contraction of your abdominal muscles. Suck it in, tightening up, hold it, rib cage visible in the front mirror. Open your knees, keep 6 inches between your toes, heels, knees, and hands. Chest up, chin up, lean back, fall back, way back. You're trying to fall down backwards. Inhale, breathing in, come up. Keep the arms there. Second part, come up onto the toes all the way as high as possible. Maximum like a ballerina. Tremendous concentration. If you blink your eyes, you might lose the balance. Stretch your spine, chest, head, whole upper body up toward the ceiling like natural human traction. Imagine I'm pulling your hair towards the ceiling. Sit down on the tops of the toes. From start to finish, you should feel your hips and your head touching the wall. See, I'm gonna come off again. Now, more upper body back. Think if you want to get your shoulders over your hips, Alexa, but take it a slow direction. Don't move too fast. You can keep the back, I know, right? But just slowly keep working in that direction. Let everything shift around that needs to start to shift. You don't have to get there today, but keep that your goal. It's like I want the shoulders over the hips and the head over the spine, a little bit higher on the toes, knees up toward the ceiling, and change. I know, Jonathan, I held you guys so long that one. Okay, third part, come up a little bit on the toes. It sucks when you go in like trying really hard. You're like, oh shit, the teacher is going to talk forever on this one. Bring your knees together, suck your stomach in, spine straight position, sit down as slow as possible, and all the way down, you're leaning against the wall. Beautiful. And the more, it's okay to feel your back arch, Alexa. Yeah, beautiful like that to get the head into the straight position because we have a natural curve on the lower spine. And then as you stretch the spine, just slowly pull the stomach in and strengthen the muscles around it. And eventually you'll straighten the spine out a little bit more, right? You'll get a little bit less curve in that lower back. Good. Stretch the spine up, take a deep breath, knees together and spine straight, and slowly come back up the opposite way that you went down. Beautiful. Did you check yourself out? Feet together, arms down, side, relax. It was a good one. Okay, next is the eagle pose, Garasana. Look in the mirror if you got one. If you don't, you know the right arm and the left arm. Bring your arms up over the head sideways. Bring the right arm underneath the left arm. Cross your arms each other and twist like ropes. Bring your hands, palms together in front of your face. Thumb toward your face, little baby fingers towards the mirror. If you can't get the palms together, you can start to interlace the fingers as you twist. Good. Pull your elbows down to the floor, suck your stomach in, sit the hips into the chair, your upper body leaning back, and stay there. Lift the right leg up over the left leg as high as possible and twist the legs like ropes. Right foot behind the left leg under the calf muscle. 5 toes visible, the front mirror. That's it. And so you sit the hips a little bit more and you twist the arms and legs and you arch the upper body back. Now, again, no problem. Welcome back, Barbara. I was hoping you'd be there. Now, same thing. If you have the arch in your back, which is great, and you're sticking the hips back and you're arching the upper body back, just one more time, check in with that stomach. Pull the stomach in to support it, connect the spine. Good. Pull the elbows down, upper body back, and change. Nice job. Okay, bring the arms up over the head. And then left arm goes underneath the right arm. Cross your arms to each other and twist them like ropes. Bring your hands, palms together in front of you. Thumbs toward you, baby fingers away from you. Pull the elbows down towards the floor, suck your stomach in. Sit your hips into the chair with the upper body back and stay where you get. Left leg lifts up over the right leg as high as possible and twist your legs like ropes. Left foot behind the right leg under the calf muscle. If not yet, you're on the way. And then sit the hips a little bit more. Twist the arms and legs a little bit more. Arch the upper body back a little bit more. Bring your knees to the left and the upper body to the right to line up your feet, knees, elbows, hands, one straight line in the center. Tuck your stomach in and sit more. Pull the elbows down more. Upper body back more. And change. Come up. Great progression. And then bring arms up over the head. And then the right arm goes underneath the left arm. Cross your arms each other and twist like ropes. That's it. Right underneath the left. Right underneath the left. There you go, Dennis. All right, pull the elbows down. See, I'm still watching you. Suck your stomach in, sit the hips into the chair, upper body back. Right leg lift up over the left leg. That's it. And twist the legs. Beautiful. Take your time, Dennis. Even a little bit tight on the side, you know. You don't have to jam the leg right from the beginning. Sometimes I just look like I'm just crossing my legs like a dude sitting in the chair, and then I just slowly start to get that. Because you got to sit the hip back while you do that twist to keep the balance. So even if that starts off a little bit slower, your body will open up. Give it time. Yeah. No worries. Okay, knees to the right, upper body to the left. Feet, knees, elbows, hands in the center. Suck your stomach in and sit more. Pull the elbows down more, upper body back more, and change. Come up. Oh, I gotta bring the arm up over the head sideways, and then left arm underneath the right arm. Cross your arms each other, twist them like ropes. Hands, palms together in front of the face. Thumbs toward you, little baby fingers away. Good. Pull the elbows down, fingertips below the nose. If not that happening yet, don't worry. Now sit the hips back and get the upper body back and stay down where you go, right? And then left leg lift up over the right leg as high as possible and twist the legs like ropes. Beautiful. And then once you get a little bit of balance, twist the arms and legs. That's it. So if the foot is coming out, you sit the hips more. And then if you're starting to lose the balance, you get the upper body back more. Good. Knees to the left, upper body to the right, feet, knees, elbows, hands in the center. Suck your stomach. Yeah, sit, pull the elbows down, upper body back, and change. Come up. Bring the arms up over the head, and then relax your arms down by your side. All right, party time. Have some water. I pause there because sometimes I'm about to say something to someone, and then they start to lose their balance. And I'm like, oh, I'm not giving them a correction now. You remind me of like the football player who just came off of the play, Karen. You like throw the jacket back on, sit down on the bench, you know, like. All right, let's go into the balancing series. Standing head to knee pose is the first one. Dandayamana Janusharasana. Fit together nicely. Shift weight over into your left leg. Wipe your hands, interlock your fingers, grab your right foot, and hold the right foot out in front of you 3 inches below the toes. And get a nice grip. Don't lose the grip. Now concentrate the left knee to make sure that the left knee is absolutely locked to begin with. Your left leg is solid, concrete, lamppost, one piece, unbroken. So it's like you don't have a knee. Nice. Inhale, breathing. Slowly, gently, right leg lifts up and stretches forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower, and the left knee is locked. That's it. Kick forward your right heel and flex your right foot. Turn your right foot in from the ankle towards the face with all 5 toes turning in. This is where you learn how to stretch your Achilles tendon just above the heel. If you're able to get both knees locked and you can still balance comfortably, then only you can bend the elbows down next to the calf muscle. Elbows touch the calf muscle and eventually the elbows. One more, see if you can bring the toes back and the ankle back, Alexa, when you flex. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, like this. And change, right? It's just like a little extra added strength. Yeah, that was so good. And that will be like so relevant later when we do stretching pose at the end of the class. Okay, let's do the other side. Shift the weight to the right leg, wipe your hands. Interlock the fingers, grab the left foot, and hold the left foot out in front of you 3 inches below the toes. That's it. Now get your nice grip and then start to shift the weight evenly more onto the right leg, get the right knee locked, the right thigh muscle contraction, the weight distributed evenly on your foot, your stomach in. All those things happening, but maybe not all at the same time yet. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Left leg lifts up and stretches forward. And the right knee locked. All right. Just take your time, Karen, but this is your side. As the body weight moves forward and you stack that weight on the standing leg, you got to get the knee back. Oh, we didn't talk about the elbows yet. Lock both of the knees. Beautiful. That's getting better. If you get both knees locked, you can balance comfortably. Bend the elbows down next to the calf muscle. Elbows touch the calf muscle. Eventually, the elbows go down below the calf muscle. One more time, weight shifts into the ball of the foot and push the knee back towards the end. And change. Beautiful. Good. Don't ever forget about that on that side, because that's the side that your knee likes to bend, your butt likes to stick backwards. So you got to push the knee backwards and you got to go forward. Okay, backward bend, put the hands on the hips, open it up, and we'll do the second set of the standing head to knee. Okay, shift the weight to the left leg, wipe your hands, interlock the fingers, grab your right foot and hold the right foot out in front of you, 3 inches below the tops of your toes. That's it. Would you want extra credit? Okay, standing knee lock, solid concrete lamppost. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Right leg lifts up and stretches forward until the right leg is exactly parallel to the floor and still. Standing knee locked. Beautiful. All right. Flex the foot and distribute the weight evenly through the standing foot. If you get both knees locked and you can balance comfortably, bend the elbows down next to the calf muscle. That's it, Dennis. Just create the focus. That's it. Elbows go down below the calf muscle and you're still happy. Body down, chest down, tuck the chin to the chest. Look at your stomach, put your forehead on the knee and change. Good run at it, Karen. What? Oh, I wish I hadn't even said change. All right, come back out. All right, shift the weight to the right leg, left foot. I'm going to watch you, Jonathan. All right. Interlock the fingers, grab the left foot, hold the left foot out in front of you. Don't make that anything mean anything. If you were like, I was just about to take a break and breathe, but all right, standing knee lock, solid concrete lamppost, one piece unbroken, no knee. I'll watch all of you. All right, more weight even on the standing foot, more stomach in, more connection with the tailbone. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Left leg lifts up and stretches forward. And right knee locked. That's it, Dennis, all the way up if you have to. And once you're holding the foot, beautiful things can happen in the upper back and shifting the weight even on the standing foot. Flex your feet if you get both knees locked and you can balance comfortably. Bend the elbows down next to the calf muscle. If your elbows go down below the calf muscle, happy smiling face on. Body down, chest down, tuck your chin into the chest. Now pull the stomach in, just like head to knee pose at the end. See if you can create more compression, leg up just a little bit higher, Jonathan. And change. Okay, come back out, hands to the hips, push it forward, drop the head back. I love watching you guys move into the posture. The progression is so cool. There's all the little shifts happening. Okay, let's do standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana Dhanurasana. Bring the right hand out in front of you, the palm facing up toward the ceiling, elbow touching with the body. Bring your hand out to the right, get your money, don't drop your money. Grab your right foot from the inside, hold the ankle joint. All 5 fingers together. That means the thumb is still touching with the index finger. Bring the left arm up in front of you, your chin close to the shoulder. Standing knee stays locked throughout the entire posture. Bring your 2 knees together from the start. Really, there's such a cool lever. If you bring the shoulder and the chin together and you bring the 2 knees together, you'll already feel that right shoulder start to opening up behind you. That's it. Let the body weight shift in between. Inhale, breathing. Nice, Karen. Charge your body forward and kick the right leg back and up towards the ceiling. Yeah, you don't have to hold on to a lot of tension to make this happen. And then you can start to find it, right? Bring the body down from the lower spine until the abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Good. That's it. It was good, Alexa. That's it. Yeah, you see, you're loose enough that you didn't even fall out really, right? Because you held on to some of it. Good. Reach forward your left fingertips and stretch your left shoulder out of the body. Kick back so the right shoulder goes behind the left shoulder, invisible. Kicking and stretching are equal and simultaneous, 50-50. So the harder you're kicking, you can balance forever as long as you're charging forward and coming down. You bring the body down more. You go forward more. You reach forward more. And you kick back, kick up, kick harder, kick one more time, and change. Wow, beautiful. Left side. Bring your left hand out in front with the palm face up towards the ceiling, elbow with the body. Bring your hand out to the left. Reach back and grab your left foot from the inside and hold at the ankle joint. It's like the palm of the heel of your hand touch the heel of the foot, right? You get a nice little grip in there in the divot. Right arm up, chin close to the shoulder. Standing knee lock, 2 knees together. And then inhale, breathing. Charge your body forward and kick the left leg back and up. And bring the body down from the lower spine until your abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Reach through the right shoulder and kick back the left shoulder. So let your chest expand and open up in between, right? Let those shoulders pull apart. Beautiful. And then the knee can come in a little bit more and point the toes. Beautiful. Reach through the fingers, stretch the shoulder, kick back more, left shoulder behind the right shoulder, invisible. Kicking and stretching equally simultaneous, 50-50. Bring the body down more and go forward and kick back, kick up, kick harder, kick one more time. That's it, Jonathan, and change. Beautiful. There was all the things just happening and opening up simultaneously. Okay. Second set. Bring the right hand out in front of you, palm face up toward the ceiling, elbow touch the body. Bring your hand out to the right. Reach back and grab the right ankle from the inside. Left arm up, chin close to the shoulder. If there's one thing that you never do, do it in this set, right? If you never kick hard, kick hard. If you never bring the body all the way down parallel to the floor, try that. Nice, loose, comfortable, easy, flexible. Inhale, breathing. Charge your body forward and kick the right leg back and up toward the ceiling and bring the body down from the lower spine. If you fall out all the time, don't do that, Dennis. No. That's all right. I have days like this too. Beautiful. Yeah, just find your natural progression. Good use of the banister. You guys find your edge, and then when you're ready, come out. Yeah, just for one, Jonathan, come down. Go down. Go down. All the way down. All the way down. I don't care what else you release and relax. Yeah, there you go. And now just let your head and chest come up. That was great. And change. You know, sometimes like people will be like, I can't kick or I can't come down. And I always challenge them and say, what would you have to let go of to make that happen? Like, what are you normally holding on to that means you can't do that? Because anybody can just come down to their bodies parallel to the floor, right? Left side, bring the left hand out in front, palm face up, and bring your hand out to the left. Reach back, grab the left ankle from the inside. Even if the spine was completely straight and your body looked like it was like the balancing six spine. But then once you're down there, you can kick hard and open the chest. And all of a sudden you're creating a backward bend. It's pretty amazing. Okay, right arm up, chin close to the shoulder. Bring the two knees together, standing knee lock. And then inhale, breathing, charge your body forward and kick the left leg back and up toward the ceiling, right? Charging doesn't mean rushing, and kicking as hard as possible doesn't mean creating too much tension, right? As hard as possible as you finding the balance in your body. And you come down until your abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Your 2 feet are in one line from the side. That means right now your left foot is on top of your right foot. Kicking and stretching are equal and simultaneous, 50-50. Bring the body down more and go forward and kick back, kick up, kick harder. That's it, Karen. Kick one more time and change. Good stuff with the standing knee in this one. I like that side. Okay, balancing stick pose, Sulidanasana. This posture is only 10 seconds long. So the moment you hear my clap, you step forward, you make up your mind. You have to use 100% of your strength in half a second. If you're late, it's over. It's not really over though. You can still get in late. Okay, arms over the head, palms together, interlock the fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs crossed. Like, I'm late, it's done, I won't do it. Now do it anyways. Okay, stretch up to get the elbows locked and the arms of the ears and the chin away from the chest. Inhale, breathing, right leg steps forward, lock both of your knees. Go down with the arms and head together. That's it. Into the arms, body, head, leg, everything parallel to the floor. From the side, you look like capital letter T. Good, Dennis. That's it. Bring the chest down more, stretch your shoulders out of the body more, bring the leg up a little bit more, point the toes and go forward, stretch and stretch and stretch and change. Come up. Nice, everybody, good. Elbows locked, chin up, upper body back. Inhale, breathing, left leg steps forward, lock both the knees, go down with the arms and head together. You like that Goldilocks porridge, not too hot, not too cold, find it just right. Body down, leg up, chest down, leg up. Point your toes, stretch your arms, chin away from the chest down more, leg up more, stretch and stretch and stretch and change. Come up. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys look so good. And then arms relaxed down by the side. Great in balancing stick pose, right? Because it's not about where you get. It's like what's happening while you're going there and moving and what are you shifting around and what do you figure out? Okay, feet together nicely, second set. Bring your arms up over the head, palms together. Interlock the fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs crossed. Stretch up to get the elbows locked and the arms always touching with the ears. Inhale, breathing, right leg steps forward. Lock both of the knees. Come down with the arms and head together until arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. And still checking with that standing knee. Weight distributed evenly on the foot. That's it. You got it. Oh, okay. Chest down more and leg up more. Chest down more and leg up more. That's it, Karen. And then go forward. Stretch and stretch and stretch and change. See, that's that same place I'm talking about along the side of the rib cage. You're hitting it nicely. Elbows locked, chin up, upper body back. Inhale, breathing, left leg steps forward, lock both of the knees. And then go down with your arms and head together. Take your time. That's it, Alexa. The arms and head up and the chest down. So you can stretch more. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Body down, leg up, chest down, leg up. That's it, Dennis. Stretch and stretch and stretch and change. Come up. And arms come down. Don't put pressure of the world on yourself. Just have fun. Okay, let's do standing separate leg stretching pose. Dande Mana Vibhakta Pada Paschimottanasana. What's that quote I like? Opposite of being active in yoga is not being passive. It's just being receptive. You don't have to feel like if you're not pushing hard that you're not doing the work. Just be honest with yourself. Okay, standing separate legs, stretching pose. Bring your arms over your head sideways. Right leg steps to the right, big step 4 feet distance. At the same time, arms come down parallel to the floor. 2 heels in one line, 2 feet are slightly pigeon-toed. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, bend your body from the lower spine, chin forward and knees locked. Beautiful. Grab your heels from the outside with all 5 of your fingers together. That means the thumbs are touching with the index fingers. If you can grab the heels, grab the outside of the feet. Pull your heels, stretching your upper body from your lower spine down towards the floor. Keep your knees locked, rolling forward, body weight into the toes. This is another one, right? When you get the hips to lift up and pull the stomach in, maybe you get a little bit more access to those leg muscles, right? You create a little bit more space. First, the legs are stretching, then the hips are stretching, then the lower spine is stretching, then the whole spine is stretching. Eventually, the whole body is stretching 360-degree angle, coccyx to the toes, coccyx to the forehead. Yeah, see if you can lift the hips a little bit higher to the ceiling, Alexa. Pull the stomach in and let those inner thighs, see if they can get connected too. The knees straighten out more of the leg muscles connected. The last chance, roll forward, pull harder, try to touch your forehead onto the floor. Beautiful. And change. Come up. Look at that. Okay, when you're all the way up, right leg back to the place. Okay, let's do the second set. Bring your arms up over the head sideways. Right leg steps to the right, arms come down parallel to the floor. If you get the forehead to touch, you know what you got to do. Take a smaller step. It's about doing the stretching through the body, not doing a split. Exhale, breathe and go down. Stomach in, chest expand. You know, Bikram would say all the time, 360-degree angle stretching. It's the most important stretching that you learn how to do in this class because you're literally learning how to connect it all. Hips up, stomach in, knees back, weight forward. That's how you get from the legs to the hips, right? Body in closer to the legs is hips to the lower spine. Relaxing your back muscles and pulling so you can stretch lower back, middle back, upper back, and eventually you get your whole spine perfectly straight with the forehead touching the floor in between your feet. First, your legs are stretching, then your hips are stretching, then your lower spine is stretching, then your whole spine is stretching. Eventually, the whole body is stretching 360-degree angle, coccyx to the toes and the coccyx to the... Are you able to... I can't tell, Jonathan. Can you roll more weight into the inside of the feet, or is it already there? Yeah. Okay, good. And then roll forward a little bit more. And the last chance, roll forward, pull harder, and try to touch the forehead onto the floor. Beautiful. Inhale, breathe, and come back up the opposite way. It felt like the feet are becoming like really pigeon-toed. And then a lot of time that weight pushes out to the outside of the feet. Right back to the place and relax your arms. Okay, Trikonasana is the triangle pose. Bring the arms up over your head sideways. Right leg steps to the right, big step, 4 feet distance. At the same time, your arms go down parallel to the floor. The palms face down to the floor. Your hips a little bit forward and your upper body back. And turn your right foot out to the right all the way so that the right foot is parallel to the wall in front of you. 2 heels are in one line. And then inhale, breathing, bend your right knee and sit down. You guys know that line bounce a couple of times. So see if you can keep that weight over the tailbone. That's what the gravity will help you settle in and bounce, right? Hips forward, arms back, open the chest, spine in the center. Inhale, breathing, move both of your arms. Yeah, get a little bit of that stretch with that left arm up, right? Really get the shoulder to open up and get your chest to expand. You might feel like your hips have to lift up a little bit to do that, but see if you can really reach that arm out of the body towards the ceiling, get that connection, and then sit the hips back down a little bit more. And stretch your right arm down so you're opening the 2 shoulders in opposite directions like a natural human tug of war. That is so good, Alexa. Good. Push the left hip forward. Yes, Danish. Push the right knee back with the help of the elbow. Upper body turn or twist back like the spine twisting posture. Keep the left knee locked and the left foot flat on the floor. Inhale, breathe, and come back up the opposite way. But then you let it go to what? Touch the toes. Turn the right foot into the center. Turn the left foot out to the side. Every muscle, every organ, every major gland in the body is working at the same time. It's so much important than if your fingers touch your toes. Inhale, breathing, bend the left knee and sit down. So what do you have to do? Hips go down, body goes up, and you have to get the spine to connect in between. Yeah, lift the chest, open the chest, hips down more. Lift the chest, open the chest, hips down more. Inhale, breathing, move both of the arms. I'm talking hard, but don't push too hard. You're just finding these things, right? Stretch your shoulders. That's the same movement, Alexa. You got to see if you can really stretch the right arm up and open the shoulder and the chest this time. I know I don't even care about anything else right now. Just keep going, keep going, keep going until you can even feel it on that bottom part of the chest, right? So you get a round out of the spine. I want connection top to bottom. Stretch the right arm up, 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 and open the shoulder. Good. Now push the right hip forward. Push the left knee back. Open the chest, twist the upper body back. Yes, Dennis, keep the right knee locked and the right foot flat. Inhale, breathing, come back up the opposite way. What you just did at the end was the best. Okay, turn the left foot in, arms over the head, step back to the place and relax the arm. That is literally what we say when we say turn or twist your upper body back like spine twisting posture. That was the line. Okay. And then your head straightens out, right? We put a lot of pressure sometimes on the neck. People drop their head backwards, but when you twist the chest and the upper body back, it will bring the chin closer to the shoulder. You did it perfect. Okay, bring the arms up over the head sideways. Right leg steps to the right, big step. Arms come down parallel to the floor, palms face down to the floor. Hips a little bit forward and your upper body back. And turn the right foot out to the right all the way. Inhale, breathing, and bend the right knee and sit down. So those things are always there, right? Not one thing too hard, but you got to find the connection. You push the left hip down and forward, the right knee back, and the upper body back, right? So those things all have to work together. Spine in the center. Inhale, breathing, move both of the arms. So the right elbow never goes down below the right knee. There's a triangle gap between your right thigh and your chest. So what do? Keep stretching your left arm up toward the ceiling. Open the chest, open the shoulders. I know sometimes it pulls your hips up. You can't even help it, but then keep that lift with the arm and let the hips drop back down. Now see if you can open the right shoulder a little bit more. Open the shoulders in the opposite direction. This is great, Alexa. Left hip forward, right knee back. Yes, Karen. Now push the knee back and twist the upper body back. Keep the left knee locked and the left foot flat. You got it. And change. Come up. That's the one I'm talking about, right? Just a little connection. Turn the right foot into the center. Turn the left foot out to the side. And then 2 heels in 1 line. Inhale, breathing, bend the left knee and sit down. Leg like an L, thigh parallel. I love the little rhymes if you can get them in class. And then once you're down there, stay down there. Arms back, open the chest. Inhale, breathing, move both of your arms. That's a great job just moving. That's it, Dennis. Even if it feels like, oh my God, I'm way up in the sky. But if you keep opening that shoulder, reach the shoulder up towards the ceiling. And then you can get the hips to come down and open the shoulder up. I'm more interested in getting that whole spine connection so you don't have that little rounded hump spine. Yeah, this is amazing. Good. Push the right hip forward. Push the left knee back with the help of the elbow. Upper body, turn or twist back. Try to touch the ceiling. Keep your right knee locked and the right foot flat. Inhale, breathe, and come back up the opposite way. Beautiful, Jonathan. Left foot turns in. Arms over the head, sideways. Step back to the place. Relax your arms. I only just look at you guys and push you in the direction of something that you're not doing that you need to do more, right? If you do what I'm saying for like 3 months, you'll come back to my class and I'll be like, do the other thing. And you'll be like, you told me not to do that. I said, yeah, that was a different body. Okay, bring the arms over the head, palms together, cross the thumbs, right? It's all important, right? I'm just pushing on the things that you guys are neglecting. Stretch your arms up to get the elbows locked in the arms with the ears. Right leg steps to the right, 3 feet distance, 36 inches, and turn and face the right side. And turn the hips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to get the 2 hips in 1 line from the thigh. Hips are the guiding light in this posture. Your foot will turn in if you really get the 2 hips in 1 line. Exhale, breathing, and go down, arms and head together. Tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, put your forehead onto your knee. If you can't touch the forehead to the knee, then you bend your knee a little bit. Welcome to this posture. Stretch your hands forward beyond the toes, the elbows straight. Use your hands against the floor to help get the right knee locked. Good, Maxim. There you go, Alexa. Yeah, that's it. Start to walk the hands a little bit closer together. Bring the hands out beyond the toes and get the elbows straight. And then suck your stomach in. Get your hips up higher. So you're using more. Yes. So you're using more of the lower back and the middle back and less crunching in the neck. Yes. Maximum body weight, the front side leg. Right side hip sticks more up toward the ceiling to get the 2 hips in 1 line. Push the floor and try to lock the right knee. Inhale, breathe in, come back up, arms and head together. And then stop in the middle and turn and face the left side and turn your hips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to get the 2 hips in 1 line from the side. Lately, you guys crunching the neck so much, I don't even say touch your forehead to the knee anymore because it's like, all right, I know you got that part. Let's do the other parts. Turn the hips and get the 2 hips in 1 line. Exhale, breathe and go down, arms and head together. Tuck your chin to the chest, look at your stomach, put the forehead on the knee. At the forehead and knee don't touch. Then you bend the knee up a little bit. One of the lines in this posture is arms and head together. And that's the first line that's abandoned by most people. So I want you to find a balance between getting your stomach in, getting your hips up, getting your head in closer with the stomach, and keeping the arms back with the ears. So you really have to round the spine to get the forehead to the knee, not just jam the neck. That's it, Jonathan. It's progression. And if your head happens to leave your knee for a second, oh my God, it's okay. Maximum body weight, the front side leg. Left side hip sticks more up toward the ceiling to get the two hips in one line. Push the floor with the fingers and try to lock the left knee quick couple of times. Yes, Karen. Inhale, breathe in, come back up, arms and head together. See, that was so natural. And then you still get the forehead to the knee with the better spine. All right, turn to the side, step back to the place, and relax your arms down. You ever see those like really good race car drivers and they take those turns and they'll like come right off the track onto the grass because it's just a better turn. So if your forehead comes off the knee for a second, don't kill yourself. It's okay. Okay, second one, bring the arms up over the head, palms together. Give yourself permission to explore your own body. Stretch your arms up to get the elbows locked and the arms with the ears. Right leg steps to the right, 3 feet distance, and then turn and face the side and turn the hips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 2 hips in one line from the side, 2 heels in one line from the front, backside foot 45-degree angle. Exhale, breathing, you go down, arms and head together. Tuck your chin to the chest, look at your stomach, put the forehead under the knee. If you can't touch the forehead and the knee, you bend the knee a little bit. And then you use your hands against the floor with your elbows straight to help get your right knee locked. And you suck your stomach in and you tuck the chin to the chest and get the head in closer with the stomach. Because is it possible, right? Remember what I'm saying, head straight position, to tuck your chin to your chest and keep your head back so your arms are with your ears. And then you suck your stomach in and you get the head in closer with the stomach. Maximum body weight to front side leg, right side hip sticks more up toward the ceiling to get the 2 hips in one line from the side. Push the floor with the fingers and try to lock your right knee. Inhale, breathe in, come back up, arms and head together. Great hips, Dennis, because that's all I can see of you in this posture. Turn to the side and then turn to the side again. And then turn the hips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to get the 2 hips in one line from the side. Backside foot 45. Even weight pressed into the, even in this posture, the weight likes to roll out to the outside of the feet. So usually you can let it press down naturally. Exhale, breathe and go down, arms and head together. Tuck your chin to the chest, look at the stomach, forehead onto the knee. Even weight on the feet in this posture makes it easier to get maximum body weight on the front side leg. Does that make sense? So when the feet are pressed evenly in this posture, easier to get the maximum body weight over the front side leg, to get the left side hip to stick up toward the ceiling and bring your 2 hips in one line. And then stomach in more, hips up more, head in closer with the stomach, elbows straight more. Good. Push the floor with the fingers and try to lock your left knee. Inhale, breathe, and come back up, arms and head together. Nice job, everybody. All right, find the strength coming out. Maybe turn to the side, sit back to the place, and relax your arms down. Those were great today. Okay, let's do tree. Relax your shoulders, stand up straight. Pick up your right foot, hold the right foot from underneath with the left hand. That's it. Bring the right leg up as high as possible so your heel is touching the cost and the sole of the foot facing the ceiling, and let the right knee come down. And then be careful with that. That's it, Kieran. Whatever you got to do to get that foot up is the starting position. And then you can slowly stretch the spine and get the knee straight, even if you had to bend the knee to get it up there, right? Loosen what you need to loosen. Once that foot's in position, now you're just creating traction. Slowly stretch your spine, pull your stomach in, push your right knee back, upper body back and hips forward, stretch the spine. You guys got it. Now, right hand to the center of the chest. And then left hand to meet palms together, namaskar. But if the foot slips at all, you keep holding the foot with the hand. Foot high on the thigh is the name of the game. Standing, knee lock, stomach in, spine straight. Change. Right leg down. Okay, left side. Pick up your left foot. Bring the left leg up as high as possible. Heel touches the costum. So you bring your left leg up as high as possible so you're able to get the left heel on the thigh, and then the left knee comes down, right? So where you have to shift around to get the foot up. And then the knees start to come down. You gently push the hips forward. At the same time, you push the left knee back. You're trying to get the 2 knees in one line, your upper body back, so the 2 hips in one line and 2 shoulders in one line, and you slowly stretch the spine, right? Left hand to the center of the chest, right hand come up to meet it, palms together, namaskar. That's it, Alexa. You have it, and then you slowly build the strength around it. Slowly pull the stomach in, slowly stretch the spine, slowly find the leg muscles, slowly distribute the weight, all in balance, and change. Wow, what a good one. Okay, toe stand pose is the next, Padangusthasana. Shift your eyes, look at a spot 4 feet on the floor in front of you. Don't change your eyes or don't blink your eyes. Never pain. If you go down and there's like ow pain, like injury, like something might hurt pain, you don't do that. You back off. All right, pick up the right foot, put it on the middle of the thigh, wherever you feel comfortable, higher if you can, but wherever you can get it. Bring the hands to the center of the chest and bend the body from the lower spine toward the floor. It takes something. I know it sounds silly, but a beginning yoga practice, now you guys have been practicing for a while, people can't distinguish pain from discomfort, right? And you have to be able to do that. If you can get the hands to touch the floor, bend your knee and sit the hips down onto the heel, and then walk the hands back to the outside of the body. Because you never want to do injury in your yoga practice. It's not that important. You just do what you can do. Slowly stretch your spine up, natural human traction, balancing on the fingertips. That's it, Jonathan. Take your time. Over time, right? Spine goes over the hips, chest goes over the spine, head goes over the chest, everything stacks. Left hand up to the center of the chest. If you can balance without moving, right hand comes to meet it, palms together, namaskar. Slowly stretch your spine, stomach in, eyes looking one spot, hold it there, and change. Beautiful. Nice job, Kieran. All right, other side. Left side. Pick up the left foot. Great strength building, Alexa. You can always do that way. I love that. And if you ever want to go to a toe stand, just bend your knee a little bit and roll forward. But if you're doing it that way, you're doing so many good things for your legs and your hips and the piriformis muscles. So also great. Okay, bring the hands to the center of the chest. Bend your body from the lower spine. If you can put the hands 10 fingers on the floor, slowly bend your knee and sit the hips down onto the heel. And then walk the hands to the outside of the body. So both tree and toe stand are spine stretching poses and balancing stick poses. So wherever you are, you stretch the spine. Slowly stretch the spine. That's it. 2 knees in one line from the side, parallel to the floor. Yeah, as long as your body weight is going forward, Alexa, it's okay to bend the knee a little bit coming down in toe stand. Yeah, now, but just make sure you don't sit back. You have to go forward to put the hands on the floor in front of you. So it's not like sitting back and awkward. You have to keep going forward and keep going forward and keep going forward and keep going forward. That's it. And then if you want to, you can sit down as long as there's no pain. If there's pain, you don't do it. Okay, slowly stretch the spine. Left hand to the center of the chest. Beautiful. If you can balance there, bring the right hand up, the palms together, namaskar. Slowly stretch your spine, stomach in, eyes looking one spot, hold it there. And change. Hands come back to the floor, come back up the opposite way. Nice. See, you got it. And then left leg comes down, right? Okay, that's the end of the standing series. You guys are great. When you're ready, turn around, lie down, relax on your back. You can adjust the camera. So you can choose, right? If you're going to work on that strengthening stuff and coming down and you want to keep the standing knee lock, whatever. But I just wanted to show you can get into toe stand. Sometimes people held back that way, right? Trying to keep their legs straight the whole time. I've heard it, the teachers saying you have to keep your legs straight until your hands touch the floor. That's not in the dialogue. It just says bend your body, put your hands on the floor in front of you, and when your hands touch the floor, bend the knee and sit down. It never says you can't bend the knee until you put the hands on the floor. People started adding that in, but as long as your body weight is going forward, as long as you're not sitting backwards into the hips, as long as you're reaching the spine out in front of you, it's perfectly fine to bend the knee a little bit to get your hands on the floor, and then you can just sit down and work on the toe stand. But what you are doing by keeping the legs straight and coming down and stretching, that's also so good for you to build those muscles that you are finding in tree. So whatever you feel like that day, whatever you want to work on, both of those will give you benefit, right? Okay, you come down to Savasana, heels together, feet fall open, arm by the side with the palms facing up toward the ceiling, head straight position, eyes always open, totally relaxed, completely relaxed. Allow your circulation to go back to normal with the help of your breath. This is Savasana, dead body pose. I had a little bit end of the water and I finish it. So I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of quiet. You don't get that a lot from me. And then I'm going to go grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. So relax your Savasana. Okay, now I'm just going to talk for the rest of the time. Let's do wind removing pose. Savadmutasana. Bend your right leg up, grab your right leg and interlock your fingers a couple of inches below your right knee, and pull your right knee down to your right shoulder. Left leg is straight and the calf muscle is touching the floor. If the calf muscle is not touching, right, you start to get a bend in the knee, flex the foot. Like I said before, the heel goes forward, your foot turns in, the toes turn, and see if you can start to straighten the leg out more. Tuck the chin to the chest, relax your shoulders, and bring the elbows in close to the body to flatten the spine out more. Maximum compression in the lower abdomen, right side massaging the ascending colon. Change, right leg down, arms down. Left leg up, grab your left leg, interlock the fingers a couple of inches below the left knee. Pull the left knee down toward the left shoulder. Right leg is straight and the calf muscle is touching the floor. That's it. Bring the elbows in and relax your shoulders. Tuck your chin to the chest to get the neck flat. That's it. And right leg straight. Maximum compression in the lower abdomen. Left side is massaging the descending colon. And change. Left leg down, arms down. Good progression. Okay. Let's do both legs up, grab the elbows each other a couple of inches below the knees, if possible. Get a nice tight grip, compact. That's it. Feet together, relaxed position. And the more you can feel the legs come together, you can feel the hips shift and relax more on the floor. More you relax your shoulders and get the chin down and flatten the neck and the upper back, you can feel that part flat to the floor, right? So you're just working, right? And one day, when you improve the skeletal system, all of the bone joints enough, then only you get the entire spine to go flat on the floor. Beautiful. Change. Legs down, arms down. Heels together, feet fall open, arms by the side with the palms facing up toward the ceiling, head straight position, eyes always open. And relax. Allow your circulation to go back to normal with the help of your breath. Yeah, second set. Bring your right leg up. Grab your right leg and interlock the grip. Pull the right knee down towards the right shoulder, all the way completely avoiding the rib cage. If you can't get the knee down to the shoulder, you can bring it out to the right and pull down to the deltoid. And then just use your levers to tighten it back up. Elbows in close, flex the left foot, relax your shoulders, tuck your chin down to the chest to get your neck flat more. And then see if you can find that compression in the lower abdomen, right? You might need to create a little bit of length in the spine. And you have to learn how to pull down a little bit extra hard. Hip joint might hurt a little bit. Yeah, change. Right leg down, arms down. Left leg up, grab your left leg and interlock the fingers. Pull the left knee down toward the left shoulder. Same thing. Where does it pull when you start to get the knee down, right? What helps? Bringing the elbows in, relaxing the shoulders, tuck the chin to the chest, neck flat more. This whole class is about learning how to shift pressure around inside of your body. Bring the elbows in, relax your shoulders, tuck your chin to the chest to get the neck flat, flex the right foot. That's it. And learn how to pull down a little bit extra hard. Hip joint hurt maybe. And change. Left leg down, arms down. Great one. Okay. Both legs up, grab the elbows each other. Get a nice grip, compact. Feet together, side by side, relaxed position. Tuck your chin down to the chest to get the neck flat. Relax your shoulders, legs compact. Tuck the chin to get the neck flat. Relax your shoulders, legs compact. So the whole spine is starting to flatten out on the floor, and both legs are massaging your transverse colon. Change. Legs down, arms down. Heels together, feet fall open, arms by the side with the palms facing up towards the ceiling, head straight position, eyes always open. You start to know the checklist, and then relax. Okay, next is the sit-up. Pain, you skip it, right? Flex the feet, keep your heels on the floor, bring your arms over the head, cross the thumbs. Inhale, breathing. Quickly sit up and grab your toes. Exhale, double jerk, touch your forehead to the knees and the elbows to the floor. All right. Let's do the let's dodge that running cat. Let's lie down on your stomach. We'll do the spine strengthening series. You can go like a bullet. All right, chin forward, neck flat, hands underneath the shoulders, 5 fingers together. All right, so what are we doing this one? You distribute the weight evenly on the palms, and you get the chest to come down and the neck flat more, and you tighten the hips. Always moving in those directions, elbows in and shoulders down. Just keep feeling it out. Okay, one leg like a cobra. Look up, take a deep breath, and lift your upper body up using your back strength. That's it. You feel it as you're just yeah. Oh my gosh, this one looks so good. Let the chest come through. Bring the body up higher. Stretch the elbows down to the hips. Elbows in, touching the body to keep the shoulders down. Tightening the hips. Feet together as the feet stay on the floor. Now look up and lift your chest one more time. Your back is supposed to hurt. Hold it there. Freeze. That's it, Dennis. And change. Great one. Arm by the side. Left ear down. Look to the right. What a great way to pop back in. You know, it's the same, right? Some days in this posture, right? You're in the setup, you're feeling how the weight shifts on your palms, you're getting the shoulders to come down, you don't even come up that high. Other times, just come up and create that 90-degree angle in with the elbows, right? And then while you're up there, you'll figure out how to let the pressure sit down in the palms. Like, explore your body a little bit, right? Don't do everything the same way every time you come into class. Okay, chin forward, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, not too high up or down, not too far in or out, not turned in, not turned out. Square your hands underneath the shoulders, glue them down. Sometimes you already have a presence of mind, you find a natural progression, but until that happens, play around a little bit. Okay, elbows in, shoulders down, tight the hips, feet together. Inhale, breathing, slowly lift your upper body up using 100% back strength. Come up, only the belly button touching the floor. The rest of the upper body is in the air. From the side, the elbows look like L, 90-degree angle like a rectangle. Stretch your elbows down to your hips. Arms and elbows in, touching the body to keep your shoulders down. Trapezius muscles visible in the front mirror. That's it. Tighten the hips, feet together. Look up, lift your chest, hold it there, freeze. And change, come down. Good. Arm by the side, right ear down, look to the left, breathe in, relax. Yeah. And because then, like, all it is you guys just moving into the posture every day and seeing what you discover in the body, right? And then even if the teacher is just saying the dialogue and nothing else, you just pick up the little gems that relate to what's going on with you today, right? Like, and you hear them in a different way. You're like, oh, suck your stomach in, right? Like, it means something when you hit that spot. Okay, arms straight position. Let's do locust pose. Bring your arms underneath the body, palms down on the floor. Elbows underneath the stomach, invisible. Elbows are supposed to hurt this posture. Open the fingers, grab the floor of the fingertips, the little baby fingers touching side by side. Bring the chin forward, neck flat more. That helps to release the upper back. Relax your left leg, right leg solid, pointed toes. Inhale, breathing is slowly, gently. Lift the right leg up off the floor. That's it. Minimum 45-degree angle. That's it. Now, elbows straight more, relax the upper back more. Now, one more, Alexa, lock the knee, point the toes, make the legs solid. No, not up more, point the toes, lock the knee. Yes, like this. And change, right leg down. That was amazing. Okay, relax the right leg, left leg solid, concrete, pointed toes. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently, lift the left leg up off the floor. So sometimes lifting the leg up and locking the knee can feel like the same thing, but they're distinctly different. As your leg gets a little bit higher, right? Point your toes, lock the knee, tighten it up, make that connection, come up a couple of inches and change, left leg down. That was beautiful. Okay, turn your head in, put your mouth down on the towel, readjust the hands, elbows a little bit closer together underneath the body. Okay, grab the floor, keep the head on the floor, take a deep breath. Without bending your knees, both legs lift up off the floor. Lift up and come up. Everybody go up. Everybody come up. Okay, now lock the knees and feet together. Struggle a little bit harder. Don't give up. Get that shift in the upper back one more time. Take a deep breath and come up. And change, come down. Great. Arms up from underneath the body. Left ear down. Look to the right. Breathe and relax. It looks so good. See, movement, 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 movement. It's not always super pretty, right? Sometimes you're just kind of figuring things out. Like the first time when I was a little kid, I watched one of those medical channels and I watched like a plastic surgery on TV. Doesn't plastic surgery sound so nice? Oh, it's plastic surgery. They're like jamming things with a chisel and like, you're like, oh my God. You know, sometimes in yoga, you got to move things around a little bit. Okay, second one, arm straight position. Bring the arms underneath the body, palms down on the floor. Elbows underneath the stomach. Sometimes a little bit messy before it gets graceful. Okay, chin forward, neck flat more. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Lift the right leg up off the floor. That's it. So you just got to feel how it shifts around. More you straighten the arms and let the shoulders open and shift in the upper back. More you get the leg higher, you get more leverage to do that. Lock the knee, point the toes, connect it all, come up a couple of inches and change, right leg down. Discovery, I love it. Good. Relax the right leg, left leg solid, concrete, pointed toes. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Lift the left leg up off the floor, minimum 45-degree angle, half of 90. You learn how to come up much more high. That's it, because some of you guys really need that upper back stuff. There you go, Dennis. Lock the knee, point the toes, come up a couple of inches and change, left leg down. That was a great one. Okay, turn your head in, put your mouth down, readjust the hands, elbows in closer, keep the head down, this one. Okay. Then take a deep breath without bending your knees. Both legs lift up off the floor. We always say that, right? Without bending the knees, and then we lift the legs up and the knees bend, right? So then you have to go back to it, right? As you're lifting the legs up and shifting into the upper back. One more time, I want you to lock the knees, feet together, don't give up, and take a deep breath, go up one more time, and change, come down. Beautifully done. Arms out from underneath the body, right ear down, look to the left. Right? Maybe you heard me say it before. Body is what? Bones. And around those bones are muscles and tendons and ligaments and fascia, connective tissue, right? And all of those things holding on to different things or tension or stuck in different places, right? So it's not just about working hard, it's about sorting it out. Okay, let's do the full locust pose, Purna Salavasana. Bring your chin forward on the floor, arms to the side like airplane wings, palms down on the floor. Feet together, leg muscles nice and tight, hip muscles solid, contraction, concrete, one piece hips. You only have one hip, yeah? Okay, tight. Okay, look up toward the ceiling, take a deep breath, arms, body, head, legs, everything lift up off the floor like a 747 taking off. That's it. Go up and look up. Pull the chest through. One more time, so you can straighten the knees. Yeah, then straighten the knees, 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 straighten. Yeah, like this. Good. Tighten the hips. And then pull the chest through, look up toward the ceiling, exhale, breathing, come up one more time, and change, come down. Okay, left ear down, look to the right. I'll leave you alone in the second set, so you figure out what you want to figure out. But I just wanted to poke at what I saw. Even, I tell people periodically, I don't say it all the time, but if you guys are going through something profound and you're discovering something and I give you a correction in a different area of your body, please feel free to give me the middle finger inside your head and keep doing what you're doing because I want you guys to experience that good connection. Okay, chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings, palms down on the floor, or I should have said politely decline, right? Okay, feet together, legs nice and tight, hip muscles, solid contraction. You have concrete one-piece hips. Look up toward the ceiling, take a deep breath, arms, body, head, legs, everything lift up off the floor. That's a 747 taking off. Everybody go up, everybody look up, bring the arms up and the arms back. Fingertips are the same level as your head. Only your hip bones are touching the floor. Everything else is in the air. Now get that chest to move through again. Look up toward the ceiling, exhale, breathing, come up one more time and change, come up. Woo! Good, arm by the side, right ear down, look to the left. Nice one, everybody. As always, Barbara, I'm envisioning you in perfection. I don't even forget about, right? If you guys don't have cameras available, if you don't have them on, you're still in my space. You're still in my mind. You're still in my thoughts. I like the whole class connected energetically. Physically, we're all in different places. Next is bow pose, Dhanurasana. Bring your chin forward, hold the feet from the outside, get the grip just a couple of inches below the toes. All 5 fingers together, the thumbs are touching with the index fingers. Knees in, wrist straight, pointed toes, 6 inches between the knees and the toes, arms and legs look like 2 wheels in one base. Take a deep breath and slowly, gently kick your legs up. And then just find your balance. Look up and kick up. Continuously keep kicking. Don't stop kicking. Roll forward, get the chest to expand. That's to kick back harder when you got it. Good. Now one more time. Knees in, wrists straight, ankle straight, pointed toes, head up a little bit more. Keep kicking and change. Come down. Great. Arms and legs relax. Left ear down, look to the right. Breathe. Such a good one. Because this one dealing with the whole spine too, and everybody's stuck in a different place, right? So again, all of those lines mean something, but some of them might be more relevant to you today, and some of them might help you out more today. Sometimes it's a little bit of the rolling forward, sometimes it's bringing the knees in, sometimes, but find that natural tension in the body. What's making the difference? Second set, bring the chin forward, hold the feet from the outside. Knees in, wrists straight, pointed toes. All right, ready? We'll just go. Take a deep breath and slowly kick your legs. Look up and kick up. So all we know, right? We're using 100% of our strength to create a backward bend against gravity. Roll forward, chest open, Knees in, wrists straight, pointed toes. That's a kick back harder. Good. Now bring the head up one more time and keep kicking. And change, come down. Beautiful. Good. Arms and legs relax, right ear down, look to the left. That's it, right? If I'm giving individual correction, then I'll say it directly, right? Otherwise, when you're hearing the dialogue, pick the berries that are the sweetest. Okay, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Push up to the top of the mat and towel for fixed firm pose, Supta Vidrasana. Walk the knees forward one by one, sit down, kneel down position. Knees and feet together. Separate your feet and slide your hips in between your heels. And the hips touch the floor. The heels stay touching the sides of the hips. Bring your hands to the toes, thumbs inside, fingers outside. First, your right elbow's down and the left elbow's down, one by one. Your head touches the floor, the back of the head touches the floor, your shoulders touch the floor. And the whole upper body relax. Bring your arms over the head and grab the elbows each other. Pull the elbows down to the floor. Tuck your chin to the chest to get the back of your neck to touch the floor. And the chest and stomach lift up toward the ceiling, create a perfect human bridge. Eventually, in the future, you bring the knees together, they're touching each other, but make sure the knees don't come up off the floor. Bring your hands back to the feet, come up with the help of the elbows. And then when you're up, turn around, lie down, relax on the back Savasana. He's like, when does that foot even move, Karen? He's like, I know I'm sitting down and they're right on the side, and then the next thing I know, there's a gap. It's okay. Playful, right? Your mind is already on it. So it's not necessarily that there's just the gap, right? But then you're figuring out what's shifting around inside the body. I tell people sometimes you have to get outside of the line before you realize the muscles and things that you need to use to stay inside the line, right? You're kicking up in bow pose and your knees go out really wide, and then you figure out what muscles it takes to bring them back together. But you never figure them out when you hold everything so tight that you never let it go beyond 6 inches, right? Flex your feet, arms over the head, cross the thumbs, inhale, breathing, sit up, grab the toes, exhale, double jerk, foot to the knees, elbows to the floor. Playful mind, curious mind gets so much more out of the practice than aggressive mind. Okay, let's do it. Kneel down position, sit down, open the feet, sit the hips down in between the heels. Hips touch the floor, heels touch the hips, heels stay touching the hips the whole time. Bring your hands to the toes, thumbs inside, fingers outside. Right elbow down, left elbow down, head touch the floor, back head touch the floor, shoulders touch the floor, whole upper body. This posture, you are so supported in every step. So just find a spot where you go and then release what you need to release to create more space. It doesn't matter how far you get, it just matters what's happening. If you're all the way down, you can bring the arms over the head, grab the elbows, pull your elbows down to the floor and tuck the chin more to the chest to flatten the neck. Get the chest and the stomach to lift up a little bit more towards the ceiling and bring the knees closer together. Maybe you feel stretching on the tops of the thighs, the hip flexors, but the knees never come up off the floor. That's when you went too far. Bring your hands back to the feet, come up with the help of the elbows. Great, everybody, second set. See, that was it, Karen. Little bit gap, but less than the first set. Turn around, lie down, relax on your back, Savasana. Right? It's never damning. It's never like, oh man, I can't get this done. It's just, what can I do? I don't like the don't things, right? You can't, your mind doesn't even process not things or don't things. It only processes things. So a much better thing than I can't do this or I can't figure it out is, what can I do here? Or what can make a difference? Or what can I add? Or what, because then it gets your mind working on something. You know, and your mind loves to work on things. Flex your feet, arms over the head, cross your thumbs, inhale, breathing. Sit up, grab your toes, exhale, double jerk, foot to the knees, elbows to the floor. And I have literally sat in stillness in a posture and said, what do I have to do to get this? And did not get an answer for like 3 classes. Okay, let's do half tortoise. Sit down, kneel down position, tops of the feet down on the floor. No gap underneath the ankles. Hips stay touching the heels throughout the posture. Bring your arms over the head, palms together. Stretch your arms, elbows locked, arms at the ears, chin comes away from the chest, suck your stomach in, and you go down. The forehead touches the floor, the little baby fingers are touching the floor, the rest of the arms are in the air with the elbows locked. Beautiful, Dennis. Now see, almost like if you can think about like balancing stick, see if you can get the chest to come down, and then the arms more with the ears, so you can stretch the shoulders more out of the body, right? Get the chest to come down. So then you open up along the shoulder blade, scapula, deltoid, latissimus dorsi. It's just like balancing stick pose. Beautiful. Stretch more forward, chin forward, heels stay touching with the hips. Inhale, breathing, gently come back up, arms and head together. Great job, everybody. When you're up, arms come down, turn around, lie down, relax on your back, Savasana. You got to figure it out, right? If the hips are down on the heels, you got to figure out more how to get the chest down and stretch the shoulders out of the body and get the head on the floor, right? If your head is on the floor, you got to figure out how to get those hips back. But there's a balance in there. If you go too far in one direction, you lose connection with the other side, and then not stretching anymore. Flex your feet, arms over the head, cross the thumbs, inhale, breathing. Sit up, grab the toes, exhale, double jerk, forehead to the knees and elbows to the floor. Second set. Sit down, kneel down position. Tops of the feet down on the floor, no gap under the ankles, hips stay touching the heels. Bring your arms up over the head, palms together, and stretch your arms. So the shoulders come out, the chest expand, the chin's away from the chest, suck your stomach in, and you go down. Hips on the heels, body on the legs, forehead on the floor. And then just the baby fingers touching the floor. Everything else is in the air. That's it, Karen. So with your hips back on the heels, get your chest to come down more. That's it. Can you slide the hips back even more, Jonathan? I want your hip, the tailbone to connect with your hips. So I got to sit the hips on the heels. Don't be afraid to let your spine round for a second, because then you're going to bring the chest down to straighten it out. This whole thing that the spine has to stay straight is no. When your hips back and you feel the spine round, open the chest more. Beautiful, beautiful. You have to create it before you can work through it. Hips go back on the heels, you create tension, chest down like balancing stick, stretch the shoulders out of the body, right? Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Stretch more forward, chin forward, heels stay touching with the hips. Inhale, breathing, gently come back up, arms and head together. That was amazing. Okay. And when you come up, arms come down, turn around, lie down, relax on your back, Savasana. Good stuff. Every time I grab my knee and spine twist, my whole freaking spine rounds every single time. And then I figure out how to straighten my spine and stack the chest and open the rib cage. But if I kept my spine straight position the whole time, never grabbed my knee, I would have never figured it out. Don't be afraid to let your body get rounded spine or do something, because once you get there, you figure out what you have to do to shift things around. Flex your feet, arms over the head, cross the thumbs, inhale, breathing. Sit up, grab your toes, exhale, double jerk, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Let's do camel. Last backward bend in the series. Okay, stand up on the knees, 6 inches between the knees and the feet. Bring your hands to the hips. So your fingers point down to the floor and the thumbs are on the outside. Take a deep breath, your hips forward. Drop your head back as far as it will go. And then go back halfway, stop in the middle. First, the right hand down, grab the right heel. Thumb outside, fingers inside. The left hand down, grab the left heel. Thumb outside, fingers inside. Get a full grip with your palms. Perfectly fine to keep the hands on the hips if needed. Take a deep breath and push the stomach, legs, hips, everything forward. Open the chest. Continuously keep pushing. Don't stop pushing. Everybody push, push more. Make sure your back hurts. I want 360-degree angle, backward bending for the gravitation. Bring your hands back to the hips. Lift your chest, spine straight. Push forward, come up. And then turn around, lie down, relax on your back, Savasana. All right. Those were good camels. Camel is one of the best opportunities to find a complete connection, backward bending. You know, you have more support, you can hang out, you can shift things around, really connecting the spine from top to bottom. Flex your feet, arms over the head, cross your thumbs, inhale, breathing. Sit up, grab your toes, exhale, double jerk, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Let's do the second set. Come up on the towel. In the second set, you can open the knees up to 8 inches. That's help. But the feet never wider than the shoulders, so still 6 inches inside of the feet. Bring your hands to the hips, point the fingers down, thumbs outside. Push the hips forward and drop your head back, and then go back halfway. Reach down and grab one of your heels. If you get it, you can go for the other one. Reach down, grab the other heel, you get it. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, get a full grip. Pass it. Just connect the spine. Get the hips to lift up a little bit. You get the thighs to connect with the hips to the stomach, to the chest, maybe to the throat. Continuously keep pushing. Don't stop pushing. Everybody push, push more. Keep on pushing. Don't stop pushing. Everybody push, push more. Okay, bring the hands back to the hips and lift your chest, spine straight. Push forward and come up. Beautiful. And turn around, lie down, relax on your back, Savasana. You look like everybody have a good connection in the front side of the body today. It's like that, right? You're compressing the back body, front side is connected and stretching. You're compressing the front side of the body, back side is connected and stretching. Okay, flex your feet, arms over the head, cross your thumbs, inhale, breathing, sit up, grab your toes, exhale, double jerk, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Got rabbit pose is next, Asangasana. Sit down, kneel down position, and put the towel on top of your feet if you're using the towel. Okay, grab your heels over the towel or grab your heels, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside, get a nice grip. Pull your heels as much as possible, tuck your chin into your chest and look at your stomach, and slowly go down front side. Touch your exactly forehead to your knees, and then automatically top of the head goes to the floor. Exhale, breathing, and lift your hips up. Roll forward like a wheel to get your arms and your elbows absolutely straight. If there's a gap between the knees and the forehead, walk your knees forward one by one. That's it. Over time, take the time. Heels together. Keep the feet down on the floor and lift the hips up. And see if you can lift the shoulders away from the ears. You get more space for the neck and the upper back. Suck your stomach in, hips up, and roll like a wheel. And change. Come up. Good rabbits too. And then when you're up, lie down, relax in Savasana. Great connection with the spine. It's like when you're just doing that natural progression, sometimes it doesn't feel the way we think it's supposed to feel. And you're just kind of trusting that. And then all of a sudden something new opens up or shifts around, and it will make a little bit more sense. You have an aha moment. Flex your feet, arms over the head, cross your thumbs, inhale, breathing, sit up, grab your toes, exhale, double jerk, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Second set, rabbit, sit down, kneel down position. Grab your heels, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Get a nice grip, pull the stomach in, tuck your chin to the chest. Slowly go down front side, touch your forehead to your knees. Top of the head on the floor, lift your hips up and roll forward. A little bit the same, right? You get the hips up a little bit higher and you pull the stomach in. That helps connect the middle and the lower back. You keep the heels in, feet down on the floor, and lift your shoulders away from the ears. That can help you get into the neck and the upper back. Just finding what's appropriate today to connect more of the spine. Hips up higher, feet down, shoulders up, roll like a wheel. And change. Come up. Great second set. And then when you're up, lie down, relax. So good things happening for the spine. I tried to talk. I've been doing this for so long. I tried to talk to one of my friends the other day. She said she's suffering from insomnia and she's been like a year and she can't sleep. I said, come do the yoga. You'll be able to sleep like a baby. It's not that. I just have stress at work. Oh, okay. Forget it. It won't work then. Flex your feet, arms over the head, cross the thumbs, inhale, breathing. Just in case if you guys sit up, grab your toes, thought it was easy for me to share about yoga. Sometimes if people have known me their whole lives, they don't listen to me as yoga teacher. They listen to me as like high school friend or like my mom. My mom came to one class once. I'll give her that. Okay, let's do the head to knee with stretching pose. Right leg out, left leg in, create pressure with the sole of the foot. People always relate to you how they knew you first, right? Unless you change it. Bring your arms up over the head, turn to the right side, go down and grab your right foot and interlock your fingers, pull the toes, flex the foot, tuck your chin to the chest, look at the stomach, put the forehead onto the knee. Forehead doesn't touch the knee, bend the knee. Okay, what are you doing? Flex your foot. It's so important and often skipped, and it can unlock so many things when you flex the foot and suck your stomach in and get the head in closer with the stomach. You got release pressure in the shoulders. Good. Bring the elbows down and in more. Roll inside to the left elbow down, left shoulder down, left knee stays touching the floor. Get the head in closer with your stomach and push your knee down. Change. Come up. Left leg out, right leg in. Create pressure with the sole of the foot against the thigh. 90-degree angle with your legs. Bring the arms up over the head, turn to the left side. Go down and grab your left foot and interlock the fingers. Pull the toes and flex the foot. Tuck your chin to the chest. Look at your stomach, forehead onto the knee. That's it. If you can't go to the forehead to the knee, you bend the knee a little bit. Create pressure with the sole of the foot against the thigh and flex the left foot. Tuck your chin in, suck your stomach in, get your head in closer with the stomach. You create more compression for the pancreas, more extension for the kidneys. Roll inside, get the head in closer, push the left knee down, and change. Come up. Both legs out in front of you, Paschimottanasana, stretching pose. Lie down on your back, watch the wall if you got one. If you can't do the sit-up, fine, grab the big toes. Index and the middle fingers. Pull the toes, flex your feet. Walk the hips back, right and left, 10 to 15 times. Or until you can get both of your knees locked. Push the backs of your knees down on the floor, no room for air or light. Flex your feet. The heels lift up off the floor in the air. That's it, Dennis. And then if you get the heels up, you can bend the elbows. How can you do it as you flex it? Can you, pull the chest through just a little bit, not too hard, but just enough that you can get a little bit of shift and flex the feet. Good, bend the elbows, good, head up, look forward, pull the toes, stretch your body forward from the lower spine. Your goal is to touch the head to the feet. And change, come up, nicely done. Lie down, relax on your back. A lot of things happening in that posture, so it's like when you start, if you're already at your place where you're feeling tension, right? If you have like the tight body, as you start to shift one thing, be aware of the rest of your body to see what it pulls on so you can release something else, right? That's where you're creating space. Flex the feet, arms over the head, cross the thumbs, inhale, breathing. Sit up, grab the toes, exhale, double jerk, foot to the knees, elbows to the floor. If you just pull on one shoelace too long, it just messes everything up, right? You got to shift things around. Okay, right leg out, left leg in, create pressure with the sole of the foot against the thigh. Bring your arms up over the head, turn to the right side. Go down and grab your right foot, interlock the fingers a couple of inches below the toes, pull the toes and flex the foot. Tuck your chin to the chest, look at your stomach, put the forehead onto the knee, right? So in this posture, you roll inside to the left and create pressure with the sole of the foot against your thigh. And you get more connection when you suck the stomach in and get the head in closer with the stomach. That's it, more compression, beautiful. Roll inside, get the head in closer, flex your foot and push the knee down. Change, come up, nice job. Left leg out, right leg in, create pressure with the sole of the foot against the left leg bicep of the thigh muscle. Bring your arms up over the head, turn to the left side, go grab, interlock the fingers. Flex your foot. Suck your stomach in, get the hips to go back, get the head in closer with the stomach, create more compression and more stretching on the last 5 vertebrae of the spine. Roll inside to the right, right elbow down, right shoulder down, right knee stay touches the floor, get the head in closer with the stomach and push the knee down. Change, come up. Both legs forward for stretching pose, lie down on your back if you're doing the sit-up, quick do the sit-up. Grab the big toes with the pointer fingers and the middle fingers and pull the toes and walk the hips back right and left until both of the knees lock. Okay, flex the feet, push the knees down. Heels come up off the floor in the air, bend the elbows. It's the same thing I'm talking about in standing head to knee to Alexa, right? Heel goes forward, foot turns in from the ankle toward the face, all 5 toes turn back towards you, press the knees down, engage all the leg muscles, bend the elbows and come down, pull the toes, stretch your body from the lower spine. And change, come up. Wow, great job. Okay, lie down, relax. Love it. I say it all the time, but not to be taken lightly. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. That's really all anyone can do it any day, right? You only got what you got, so you can only use what you got, and you can only do what you can with what you got. If you're frustrated, it means you're trying to do something with what you don't got. Flex your feet, arms over the head, cross the thumbs, inhale, breathing, sit up, grab the toes, exhale, double jerk, foot to the knees, elbows to the floor. Okay, let's do the spine twist, half one. When you sit down, bend your left leg on the floor and point your left knee out in front of you. And then put your right foot over your left knee corner so your heel touches with your knee corner. The right foot goes flat on the floor so your knee point more straight up. Bring your left arm up over the right leg, put your exactly elbow against the knee and push your knee back with the help of the elbow. Turn your wrist and grab your left knee with the left hand. So if you look down in front of you, your hand, heel, knee all touch the same spot on the floor. That's it, figure it out. I like this. Okay. Lift your chest, bring the right arm around on the back with the palm facing out. Try to grab the thigh behind you with the right hand fingers. You never have to rush to keep up with me. If you need to, keep the hand on the floor. Lift the chest, spine straight, open the rib cage. This is really where you learn how to connect the spine. Lift the chest, spine straight, open the rib cage, and then look back over the right shoulder, right? The more that you open the rib cage and stack everything, the easier it is to twist your head without crunching your neck. And then you look back over the shoulder, twist and twist and twist, and change. Beautifully done, everybody. Okay, switch the legs. Bend the right leg on the floor, put the left foot over the right knee corner. H-E-L, your heel touches with your knee corner, foot flat on the floor. Both hips on the floor comfortably. Bring your right arm over the left leg. Touch your exactly elbow against the knee. Push your knee back with the help of the elbow. Turn your wrist, grab the right knee with the right hand. That's it. So how you get the chest over the spine and both hips down on the floor and open the rib cage. It's a stretch before it's a twist, right? Okay. Lift your chest, bring the left arm around the back, keep the hand on the floor if you need to. Look back over the left shoulder and twist your body back, left side all the way. Top to bottom, coccyx to the neck. Joints of each and every vertebra and cartilage are twisting like beads of a pearl necklace. Bring your head back more, twist and twist and twist, and change. Great job, everybody. Okay, feet face the back, head face the front, or whatever the back and front means to you. Lie down, relax. When you're home practice, it's like you're in space, right? There's no up or down. There's no left or right. Okay, flex your feet. Arms over the head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing. Sit up, grab your toes. Exhale, double jerk. Foot to the knees, elbows to the floor. Let's do a final breathing exercise, couple body for Vajrasana, blowing in the firm pose. Sit down, kneel down position. You're gonna blow out by your mouth and you do it very strong. You pull the belly in and out. Yeah, sit down cross-legged if you have to. So you just pull the belly. Do the exhale only, let the inhale happen automatically. Relax your shoulders, swallow a couple of times, and begin. Okay, swallow a couple of times, get the mouth wet. Second set, we'll do a little bit faster. Relax your shoulders and spine straight, and begin. Whew. All right, that's it. It's in the books. Yes, okay. When you're ready, turn around, lie down, relax. I'll get a little bit wild. You know, only your job when you come to yoga is creating connection, you know, and that's it. And every day is a different path to that connection where you feel aligned between your body and your mind and your energy. I read a quote this morning. I like this one. I define connection as the energy that exists between people when they feel seen, heard, and valued, when they can give and receive without judgment, and when they derive sustenance and strength from the relationship.